time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumor about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them. Power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience.
Something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
It's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong...
So Freyr was a guest when Odin burned him?
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freyr up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame, as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
Good. Chalo guys, let's go.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
Brother, I think this is the path.
Let's see. I feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something. Kratos, I feel the Norns over here. Are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Open up. Nothing. Another dead end.
A trap!
The Alpha! Enemy behind you! It's too fast! Use your shield! That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves then.
Yes, back to the wolves then.
What is up here?
I don't feel anything. It's not related to the Norns.
Could be interesting enough in its own right.
Yes, exactly.
What's that outpost?
I've expanded my inventory since we last spoke.
You won't believe it, Mimir. This crest belongs to Fjotorlund.
Fjotorlund, you say? Now that's where Sigrun was from.
फेवर नहीं करना है भाई जबरदस्ती फालतू का टाइम अपने पास नहीं है चलो वापस
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
True. Much warmer than this.
The wolves have picked up another trail. Keep following their heads.
Okay.
Now, if we could get back to the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son. I was hoping to get Freya's version of what happened.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half-drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency.
Enough. We will continue later.
We will continue later. Enough is enough.
We need to work our way up. This way.
Let's go.
There. Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the Norns making magical ice walls now?
No. I think the water just froze.
Enough space for two.
More of your friends.
I didn't tell them to be here.
Incoming fire!
Enemy behind you! I don't know what the Norns did to trick all these raiders into guarding them.
Yeah.
Not that they have any idea that's what they're doing.
You never know anything. Nothing new, Freya. You never know anything.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I
Yeah.
just hope it works.
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother.
Yellow, yeah. Oh, कोई मार मत देना मुझे अभी भाई. भाई हेल्थ दे दो कोई.
I feel something. It's stronger this time. Over here. This way. Open up.
Still nothing.
We found it.
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look? Is everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.
Let's go. Let's go upstairs.
Kratos, ghost of Sparta, bane of Olympus, destroyer of fate, cruel striker, bringer of war, weapon of the gods turned against his creators. He chases a redemption he knows he can never deserve. He cannot change.
दो स्ट्राइक में तो खेल खत्म.
Kratos, ghost of Sparta, bane of Olympus, destroyer of fate, cruel striker, bringer, weapon of the gods. He chases a redemption he knows he can never deserve. He cannot change.
Are we in our own minds yet? He certainly seemed real enough.
I hate to tell you, the parts in your mind will be real too.
Hi, what a beast that was. Beast.
Seems he was guarding that way outside.
This place almost looks familiar, but different. Like a confused memory.
A rather hostile memory at that.
These fates should know I will not be deterred.
Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
No.
No. बस पहुंच ही गए अपन जहाँ से अट्रेयस पहुंचा था वहाँ.
Freya of the Vanir, master of magics, queen of the Valkyries, witch of the world, Frigg of Asgard, destroyer of all she would hope to protect. She always finds somebody to blame.
Fuck यार. एक एक करके बुलाऊंगा मैं सबको.
You know, I would have beaten you
What?
earlier if Atreus hadn't been there.
Hold that thought. I think it's about to get violent.
Freya of the Vanir, Master of Magics, Queen of the Valkyries, Witch of the Woods, Frigg of Asgard, Destroyer of all she would hope to protect. She always wins. She cannot change.
Okay. ठीक है भाई चलो
Mimir of the Aesir,
Yeah, here we go.
Counselor to Kings, Mary Wanderer of the Woods, Robin of the Good
Let me
Elves.
guess. I'm a long-winded know-it-all and I cannot change? See? You forgot smartest man alive.
चलो
I suppose there's one small consolation to this ordeal. At least we won't have to introduce ourselves.
Don't credit your reputation, Mimir. They see the whole lives of any who approach them.
What is that?
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Attack!
The Alpha! The Alpha!
Come on, get up, brother!
What is that?
A phantom! Rogue
Bloody hell! Look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Attack! Attack!
The Alpha!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Now, attack! It's done!
It's still protected by the rune at its core!